When you break it down, it really is just your brows, your eyes, your face, your cheeks, your lips, and that's it. I already look done. Is my skin that clear? Damn.
Since 06, I've been writing the story. I know be OG, but if you ask them know.
My ladies, my gays, my name is Marie. For those who don't know me, I'm a self-taught artist. I learned everything that I know during the pandemic. I spent 2 years learning through YouTube, and so therefore I am just paying it forward. In today's video, we're doing a soft glam everyday makeup look tutorial, so please stick around for the final look. I think a lot of times makeup is explained to be super complicated and complex, but really when you break it down, it really is just your brows, your eyes, your face, your cheeks, your lips, and that's it. The order in which you do everything is really up to you. It just depends on how you like to do your thing as an artist. Personally, for me, I do like to do a mix of face and brows. When I say face, I mean really just more so prime my face, and then I start with my brows. Every good beat really starts with your base, your prep. And when I say your prep, how are you doing your skincare? How are you prepping your face for your foundation? Because these all matter, because that will literally determine whether your makeup lasts all day. So for primers, I'll alternate between two. The first one is going to be the Milk Grip Primer, and I like to use the dupe, which is the E.L.F. Pro Grip Primer. This one is about $10, right? This one's $31. So if you're trying to be on budget, definitely try this guy. I'm running low on my E.L.F. primer, so we're just gonna use the Milk Primer today to prime my face. Don't be shy with your primer. Make sure your whole face is primed and ready to go, because we do not want it to peel or crack anywhere. For my brows, I like to start with the Edge Booster, any kind. Honestly, use any hair gel you have. Personally, for me, I do like Edge Booster because my hair can be a little stubborn, and Edge Booster makes sure that my hair does not move. This is a very old brush, but one side has a spoolie, the other side is an angle flat brush. The reason why I like this guy is because I can brush my hair with the spoolie and then fill in areas with the flat head brush. I don't like to use too much gel on my brows because it can turn white very quickly. So I do use just a tiny bit, and I just like to brush my hair up before I shape it. On days that I'm out for a very long time, I will use a brow powder because I feel like I do sweat easily, so it's just gonna help maintain my oily level throughout the day. But on days when I'm just going out really quickly, I'm spending less than 4 hours outside, I will use this from Glossier. It's the Brow Flake, and it's a brow pen. That being said, I do want to control some of that shine, so I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush with some powder, like some loose powder, and I'm just gonna dab that in my brow to kind of take some of that shine away that the gel is going to leave behind. The brush is super fine. I don't know if you guys can see that, but because it's super fine, the strokes are super light, natural, and gentle. So I'm going to gently fill in the areas where I need coverage, and the areas where I'm a little fuller, I will leave those alone. With the same spoolie that we had, you're not gonna add any more gel, but you're just gonna gently comb through the hair to pick up any excess product. To clean up my brows, I'm gonna use two types of concealer, one that matches my skin and one that's a little lighter. The reason why is because I don't want the halo like brow on top, and underneath I just want it to be nice and clean, but also elevated. I got closer just so you can see me clean my eyebrows, but I'm using a flat brush to really get in there and precise. Take your time when you're doing your brows, because I believe it makes and breaks your face. And now we're just gonna blend everything out. And just like that, you have twins every single time when it comes to your eyebrows. Moving on to eyeshadow, I honestly like to just do a bronzer, a brown bronzer for my eyes when I'm doing an everyday natural look. So I just feel like it's easy, quick, out the door. I started by priming my eyes with some concealer. I'm just gonna fuse and blend that all over my lid. My very broken, almost finished NARS powder is what I'm gonna use to bronzer for my eyeshadow. I'm just gonna use a fluffy brush and diffuse that all over my eye. We're gonna use a smaller clean brush to buff out the edge of the eyeshadow to make it seamless. And then at this point, you should be putting on your lashes as such. I already look done. Is my skin that clear? Damn. So just like that, we already done brows and eyes. All we gotta do is your face, your cheeks, and your lips. Yeah, that's it, right? I'm telling you, when you break it down, it's so much easier. Because we already primed, we're going to be jumping straight into foundation for face. I'm going to be using the E.L.F. Halo Glow liquid filter because it's too hot in New York. I'm going to be generous with this product since I'm not doing any foundation. I'm using the E.L.F. Ultimate Blending Brush, and it just gives me like the flawless application. And mind you, these brushes were so cheap. Like, I think they were like $12 or $15.99 for 5 of them. Guys, remember, it's not about the product, it's about the technique, okay? But I'm going in with the NARS concealer. This is the Radiant Creamy Concealer in shade Amande. This is where I like to place my concealer. Start on my chin. Down right here. We're going to do it on the forehead, down the nose. Don't know what happened, but it stopped filming. Like I was saying, inner corner, outer corner, and then boom, you're done with concealer. I like to maximize the coverage of my concealer by letting it sit, and while that happens, I will be contouring. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Sun Kiss Glow Bronzer in Deep 4 Foncé. When I bronze, I like to start with my cheeks. I don't know why, but I just feel like it just helps frame my face when I start with my cheeks. And this is how I like to blend it. And now you must be thinking, Marie, you might put a lot on. And honestly, as you blend it, it will look super natural. Don't forget to bring it down here, guys. That's how you get that snatch look, okay? I like to layer liquid and powder. I feel like I get the most natural finish that way. But moving on to blush, I'm gonna do 1 dot right here because these E.L.F. blushes are so pigmented, like ridiculously. And they are so cheap. I believe they're only like $7, but look how beautiful that pink is. I've been setting in between every step with the All Nighter Urban Decay setting spray because I feel like it just helps melt everything together. With the Beauty Blender, I'm gonna go and blend out my concealer. I normally use a powder puff for this next step, but I can't locate it. So I'm just going to use the same beauty blender I was using and a loose powder to set right immediately underneath the eye, which is why I only blended one eye at a time. And I'm just going to go in and set that powder in. You're also going to powder in all the places where you put concealer, including your forehead, because my T-zone gets too oily, so I cannot skip my T-zone. Oh my God. Moving on to contour, I like to draw a line over here, a line over here, one over here, and one on top. And then I blend. We are going to re-contour using a powder bronzer. And now we're going to do powder blush. I'm using the Orgasm X by NARS. Take a very loose fluffy brush like this and a loose powder. I'm using the light reflecting powder from NARS and Sable. And you're just going to go back and forth as such just to carve out the contour. Last step of cheeks is going to be highlight. I'm using the Pop Party in shade Buzz from Glossier. I'm going to apply it right here and right here as well. I'm in the inner corner of my eye, my fingers, and I'm also going to put some on my cheeks right here. And my Cupid's bow. I'm going to line my lips using this tiny bit of the pencil I have left. It is the MAC Chestnut Liner, and it's like the perfect shade of brown. I don't know about you, I love me a good gloss. This is from MAC in shade Lust. This is going to be my last setting spray. It's going to be the one size setting spray. Now this, when you put it on, your makeup, it don't move, okay? And just like that, we just completed our first summer glam. It's going to be your easy go-to, long-lasting, every single day makeup look. It is great for beginners. When I tell you guys all you need is practice, 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 it will come to you. Just again, focus, bring it in, guys. If you have any other questions, please leave them down below. I will respond to you in terms of like steps, product, where I got them, how much it cost, all of that. I will answer questions down below. But with that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.
Low-key.